alaikum. Hello people and welcome to Voices of the Youth. I am Leila May Ali. I am here with a Nigerian who isn't afraid to speak his mind anywhere, anytime. Alhaji Mujahid Asari-Dokubo. The youths of Nigeria are conversant with the ongoing challenges being faced now. Sir, what do you have to say regarding the Nigerian politics and the future of this country?
Politics is man is a political animal, as they say, and in everything you do, you're engaged in politics, in your home, amongst your family members, in your church, in the mosque, everywhere you are engaged in politics. Political party structure of politics is quite different. What we have, we don't have ideological parties. We have parties that are one and the same. Parties that today you find one fellow, one Chuku is in PDP. Tomorrow you wake up to hear that same Chuku is now in APC or is in Labour Party. So politics as it's been played is not clear-cut in Nigeria. There are no ideological distinction among the political party. There is no dividing line. Everything is modular. So for the youth, in an environment where there is no ideological distinction, when people cannot clearly say where they belong to, then there's going to be confusion. And that is what we have. The youths are jumping from one party to another. Anybody that pays detects the tone. As they say, he who pays the piper detects the tone. So when they are paid to write on social media, they're there. When they are paid to be on column program, they're there. So it's just so confusing. There must be a clear-cut political ideological parties, and that's the only way I think that serious-minded people can participate in politics.
Yeah, so the future of this country?
The future of this country lies with the people of this country. What do the people of this country want? From the way we are going, it will be very difficult for us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. So, except we retraced our footprints backward and we go back to a standing point. When the British left, because it is easy to blame the British for all the problems. The British left a federal state. The British left 4 governments, 3 regions, and Lagos, and the federal government, making 5 governments. Now, these federating units were autonomous. There was fiscal federation. The coup of 1966 erased all that. And since then, we have been operating a very crude unitary system of government. And this will not engender growth because there is no competition.
Exactly.
And everybody looks up to collecting from the center. So there is no innovation, there is no creativity. Everybody just want to collect from the center, and everybody fold their hand. At the end of the month, there's a meeting, they come to collect in Abuja. But if it is a federation, and State A knows that it cannot survive if it does not look for money, State A will work to look for money to pay salaries, to provide utilities, to provide all the basic services and welfare that is needed by the people. But today now the oil price has plummeted, it's falling, and there's so much problem. So most states, about 22 states at the last count, were not able to pay December salary. So the future of this country is very bleak. There is economic, a looming economic catastrophe. Then on the political angle, we find that politicians are eating up the polity with all sort of threat language, all sort of mob activities. Then we have the insurgency in the northeast and in the northwest. And this insurgency has claimed the life of several people. It has divided the people. It has exposed the decay that has been inherent in the system, in the Nigerian system. It has shown that the Nigerian military is not as strong as we think they were.
True.
It has brought a lot of things to the surface. And these are very dangerous signals that Nigeria might not be able to survive these events.
So it doesn't mean we don't have a future.
With a future, how are you going to build a future, boy? You go to the social media, somebody who is almost 24 hours on the social media, and you find out that it is we are divided.
Yeah.
So, as an Ijaw with Ijaw people, I have no apology. Others are with their people. So that's how it is. So there is nothing that is bringing us together. There's nothing that is bringing us together. A president came, and because he's from a particular section of the country, people refuse to respect him. And they want to coerce all of us not to respect him. A president, they say, is clueless because he's not using his powers, because he refused to use his power. He will not go to Bayelsa State, force House of Assembly members to impeach the governor of Bayelsa State. He will not go to Oyo State and drive the governor to run into hiding and impeach the governor of Oyo State because the governor does not agree with him. He will not chase away the governor of Ekiti State. He will not chase away the governor of Plateau State because he's not using the powers. So he's clueless, he's powerless. What's stopping him from saying, from today, I want the army to go and arrest so and so? Nobody will stop him. They can only scream and they will end it there. But somebody did it. And that same person is coming out to talk. And as if that we were living in the moon when he was here. So these are the issues. Until we are discreet enough to know what is right, to distinguish between what is right and wrong. When we know that this is wrong, we know this is wrong. We know that this is right, this is right. A man who sold all the national assets. So it's because this man had not done that, but because this man is from a particular place, you debase the office of the president. You threaten the president. And then you expect that Dokubo Asari should keep quiet. How is Dokubo Asari is an Ijaw? Why should he talk? So because Dokubo Asari talks, because Dokubo Asari is not going to accept from you what you think you are. Because you are a woman being, I'm a woman being. You have flesh, I have flesh. You have blood flowing in your veins, I have blood flowing in my veins. If they shoot you, you die. If they shoot me, I will die. So there is nothing about you that is different from me. So these are the issues. Until these issues are resolved, we will continue to rigmarole, we will continue to go round and round in a very vicious cycle. For me, the best thing for us to do is to sit down. And how do we sit down? In a sovereign national conference. Look, me and you, we get problem. I no like you, you no like me. All of us say we one day for this house. We know one day. Oh yeah, let's sit down and talk. But the situation where you say we will not talk, you are just postponing doomsday. True. And that is terrible because the consequences of it, today, let me tell you, Boko Haram had clearly showed that the Nigerian army is nothing. So don't be surprised. So people say when we come into power, when you come into power, Boko Haram is doing it. What stopped me and the Joma from doing it and doing it worse than what Boko Haram is doing? First, I come from a natural environment that is difficult for Nigerian army to operate. Even if you throw your bombs, the effect of your bombs are very, very limited in a massive area. So, Boko Haram has taught us a lot of lessons. And then we are trying to apply the lessons we have learned from Boko Haram. So the dangers are more imminent now. The dangers are more present and threatening now because Boko Haram has shown me that instead of catching a military man and taking his gun and telling him to go, I can actually kill him. When we were in the creeks, when I was in the creek, because for 11 months I was in the creek, we captured so many military men. We let them go. We just take their weapons or take their bullets and we say go away. But today we have seen that we can kill military men. So next time when it starts, we'll start killing them. So these are dangers that have come. And if we genuinely want to live together, then we must genuinely sit down and resolve our differences and live with our differences. But except we do that, it will be very, very difficult for us to look forward. I think that looking forward, there's nothing to look forward to.